So let's talk about some good things that I have seen this week. Some sayings and stuff that really just spoke to me or whatever. Um, Let me just start off like that. Let me just go start talking, or I'm just gonna start talking, and then yeah, girl. So one of them was my mama told me sometimes people pretend you're a bad person so they don't feel guilty for the things that they did to you. And that by itself made me feel a whole lot better about some of the things that I've been going through, some of the things like that you think about when you think about people and why maybe I don't know, you might have fell off or whatever the case may be, is because, people inside are like genuinely mad. Like they genuinely, think that by making you into a person that, that you're really not, that you're just, completely pretty much the opposite of, it's like a self-reflection of the inside of that person. Because like, for example, um not for example, in general, people are designed to try to understand things when they don't know and they haven't figured, stuff out. Sometimes people get stressed out. They feel like, oh, that this is something that they should know. They feel bad for not having a plan, not, having something concrete. But the thing is, like, you're never gonna know every single little thing that's gonna happen throughout your life. You can never be in control of that, because I mean, you are in control of your life, yes, but God has his own timing. God has his own way of doing things. And the more that we think like this, because we have a time set for ourselves, for our success, for, the house, the cars, the marriage, the kids. Like, we all have a set time that we want to do all of these things. And when they don't go to plan, career wise, whatever the case may be, it's stressful. So they try to make something in their lives seem like it's the blame of something else. Like, because of this, because I'm not here, because I'm not there, this person is the reason why. When honestly, it really shouldn't even matter who's around you. Because if you're going to be successful, you're going to be successful regardless. All of that shit, all of your successes are going to happen from the inside and you working it out, you know. So, that was one. Another post was, I miss you. Not used to being alone, but I don't want you back. And I really felt that one. I was just like, damn. Look, I'm gonna need y'all not to be tapping on my feelings today. But, I mean, it hit me because sometimes, like, you just gotta let things go. Like, sometimes things are really above you, and there's nothing you can do about it. And it's not easy to accept, just because, like I said, we're people. We all have plans. We all have, things we want to achieve. And when it doesn't go your way, it just always feels like, shit not working out for you. But in the bigger grand scheme of things, everything is falling in the places that it's supposed to fall into. So, yeah, I ain't used to being alone. I'm alone now, and I mean, it's not bad. It's all right. I've been alone before. It just, I don't know, it's different or whatever. But so the next one was, I did more than my part. I made myself smile even when my heart was crying. I picked myself up after you pulled me down. I told myself that I was worth more even when you made me feel like shit. I was a better partner to myself than you were to me, which is why I decided I no longer needed you. So this spoke to me because it didn't just apply to it applied to all relationships, whether it be family, cousins, mother, daughter, dang, best friends. Shoot, you could apply this to your boyfriend or your ex-boyfriend. Like, when things become so draining that, like, it's like you're yourself, but you're not yourself, because you have to obtain and uphold a certain image. You have to make it seem like you're okay all the time. You have to make it seem like you're doing well all the time, like that you're not struggling in all aspects, like emotionally, financially, school-wise, dang on, like, figuring yourself out in that aspect. Like, people will never know what somebody is going through every single day. People will never know everyone's struggle, because as much as, we have a certain image, we uphold ourselves a certain way, there is a bigger world inside all of us that nobody will ever be able to tap into. There is no way that you could even know someone as fully as you may think that you know them. Just because it's, like I said, it's a whole different world when we're talking about the outside appearances, what people show us, versus the inside appearances. So it could be somebody who seems like they're going through, something great all the time, that they're living their lives. And we see this all the time. We hear about people committing suicide, and we're on the outside looking in, wondering, like, why nobody ever knew. What was it that, had everybody kept in the dark for so long until it was like pretty much too late? It's because people are so intricate. Like, there are people out here who can seem like they're fine every single day and be gone inside, battling with themselves, having full-blown wars with themselves. Like, they have bruises and cuts and hurts inside. And you never know, because at the end of the day, life doesn't stop. As much as we go through, there's no pause for us to, like, take time and figure it out. We all just out here winging it every single day, making a different decision every single day. Yes, granted, it's some decisions that we think are best for ourselves, but it's a 50-50 chance. We're out here still winging it. Like, even if we decide that this one is the best chance, there's still a 50% chance that that won't it. So, I don't know. It's good to end relationships that are toxic to you, from a boyfriend, to family, to a best friend. There have been some people that I've lost in my life, yes, because, I didn't feel the same amount of energy. They didn't feel the same amount of energy. Communication, values are different, morals are different, just overall being different people. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that sometimes it's hard when, like, you're raised a certain way and you think a certain way. Sometimes, yeah, it's hard to change your thoughts, and it's hard to make things not personal when you're engaging in somebody and when you're actually, like, being personal with them. So, yeah, that's my little spiel.